y'all, thanks for joining. I know you probably saw the video yesterday of telling you to stay tuned if you wanted to learn how to apply a complete face of flawless makeup without any foundation. This is what it looks like. Can you believe that there is no foundation on my face? Can you believe it? Well, if you want to see how to accomplish this look, stay tuned. Okay, so let us get started. We are going to, this is going to be really quick. And I've already prepped my skin, moisturized. I've cleansed and moisturized. As you can tell, this is just my natural glow. I am going to start off with my eyebrows. I almost prepped my eyebrows before the video, but I thought to myself, well, I guess you guys may need to see that. Elf, I love this. It's so good. I'm going to just take just a tiny dot, and I'm going to put this on my brows because this is going to help my brows stay in place. I'm about to fill them in and get them prepared. Again, this is going to be a video that has affordable products, mostly drugstore products, or drugstore, or you can get them on Amazon. This is a Wet n Wild. This is a finishing powder. Wet n Wild. You can get this out of the drugstore. I'll just mattify my brows really quick. This is just a pencil, eyebrow pencil that you can get. These are my favorite. I get these from some beauty supply store, and they're like $2 for $1. I absolutely love these. And all I'm doing is outlining my brows, okay? That's just to make them more prominent. If you struggle with your brows, don't worry. The goal is to take your pencil, if you want to line them up, and be sure that it is like this and like this. This is how you can tell how far your brows should be, okay, to line them up. I typically like to let mine connect in the middle because that's all going to be cleaned up, just to be sure that they are straight. You know, a lot of people like to go by saying your eyebrows are sisters or cousins. They're not twins, but I like to get my brows as closely matching as possible. So I go under the bottom, and then I'm going to go through the top. Now, all I'm going to do is go up because I want this, and these are really light strokes. This is how I fill in my brow, you know, so it's not like drawn in. It's just, it helps me keep my line straight. And then I'll go across the top. Now, I typically start right here in the center, almost in the center of your pupil. I'll save this piece for last because I need this arch to connect. And so I typically go here. I'm just right at the top of my brow, right? And I just do now this line is really light, okay? And once, can you see this where it stops? And then I'm going to take this, and I'm not touching it, but I'm just going to curve it. This is how you're going to get your arch to make it look nice and straight, okay? All you're doing is taking this, curving it to let this connect here. That's it. And it's easier to curve and connect once you have that line there. And if you want, I like my tail long. They're just now growing back from me going to the nail shop to have them clean up my brows. They used to always take my tail off. And so I haven't been there. I've been cleaning my own brows up for some time now. Now this step, your brows typically is the most daunting part, even when you get good at it. Like once you learn how to do your brows, it still can take a while, especially if you're trying to be sure that they are straight and good. So this is what I'm doing. See? That's it. Now for the front, all I merely did, I'm going to just put a line here because we want this to be, once we get done, it needs to be seamless. The front of my brows are really thin on this side versus this side. So you always want to keep the tip of your pencil sharp. And this should be really light strokes. But what I like to do is take my pencil to the side and I go along this line and just flip up. So I'm not really doing anything with the pencil. It's just the side of the pencil that I'm getting. So there's no harsh lines. I just flip up, just flick up just to blend that in. So that it's kind of like coloring it in without the strokes, because some people can't. If you try it and you see the lines, it's because your hand motion is still a bit too heavy, still heavy-handed. So that's it. All right. And I'm just sharpening this line. You can do this however you like. I am going to clean this up with concealer. So I just want the line there so I don't mess with it. LA Pro Girl Concealer. Okay. This one is a lighter shade. I usually use Beautifully Bronze. This is Chestnut. See this? Just go under what you've already done. And here's a brush. I knew it was something with this brush. This is a Morphe. Don't have a number on it, but it's just a blending brush. And I'm just going to pat this in. See that? Remember, we're not putting on any foundation, so I'm going to show you how to do this look quick. The most time it's going to take is on my eyes. I'm going to do something fairly simple. I did have a palette here that I wanted to use, but it's just going to be real quick and simple. This is how you can throw makeup on really quick to go out before you go to work. You can let this be your everyday work look. Now this palette I got out of Target. I have never used it before, but I've been wanting to. Luna Magic. Okay, it's black on. Look at this. These colors are beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's a blending brush. Real Perfection. I think this is a brush off of Amazon. And I am going to take this one called Lover. It's an orange color. Okay. I'm going to take this. This is going to be my transition color. And this is what I'm going to do. Pat this on. I don't even know if this have fallout or not because I've never used this before. So be sure to check the comments after this video is uploaded and I'll be able to tell you my thoughts. Or I may just do a separate video on the review of it. So I'm going to go in with this Friend. It's a little deeper brown. And I'm just going to come right here in my corner because I want to use that burgundy color. I love burgundies. And all I'm doing is just pat this down and just blend it. And I'm using this same blending brush. And it's okay to go back and forth. You blend it until it's good for you. Because I want this to pop just a little bit, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this. Take my same concealer brush. Now I did use a darker concealer, and I'm just gonna pat this here. It doesn't have to be neat because I'm not cutting a crease. I just want, when I put that shadow down, it to pick up and show since I put those other colors down. Take this flat shader brush. This is a Crown brush. I love Crown. It was one of the ones that was really affordable when I really started doing makeup. If you don't know about Crown brush, you sleep. These brushes are MAC brushes. They do private label on these brushes. So I don't know what this would be equivalent to in MAC because I always buy them in the Crown brush that says Chisel Shader, and it's just flat. I like these. My eyelids are small, so I like these. They have some that are a little bigger too. But, oh, let me see if I can show you. Like this. I think this one is a Crown too. See? Same. This one is just a bit bigger. I like this because I can control it more. Now, these are the colors. I guess I'll go in with this gold here just so it kind of match. It's called Passionate. And all I'm doing is laying this here. All I did was pat that really light and brushing this over my lid. That's it. See that? Not much to it. It went on just perfect. This actually blends really well. Not a lot of effort that's needed. And depending on, and because my eyes are hooded, you see this? I have to go up a little higher so that you can actually see the color on my lid. If you don't have hooded eyes, good for you. Especially those that just sink into your eye socket. Oh my gosh. Okay, and see this? That's it. And all I'm gonna do is take my same brush, tap that into that brown, just one tap, and swipe this over just to blend that. This you can get out of Family Dollar. I don't know anywhere else. I got it out of Family Dollar. Now, this used to be my favorite liquid liner. But they changed the formula, and I like to take mine. You don't have to if you learn, but I still like to hold my eyelid down to do my my eyeliner just because it lets me see with precision what I'm doing. But yeah, they changed the formula in this eyeliner a few times. And so I bought them when I bought a lot of them because they are only $1. But then, because I have too much stuff, I gave some away. I did some giveaways and stuff before. And then I went back to buy more, and it would make my eye itch. And so this is one of the ones that I had prior to that. And then I ended up finding the ones that I had. So I don't know how much longer. This one is almost gone. And I do have a lot of other eyeliners, but this one seemed to be my fave when it came to drugstore eyeliners that were affordable. I mean, like really, really affordable, $1. You can get the NYX, the NYX jumbo eyeliner. That is good too, but it's like $8, $10. I think they went up to, you know. So you can do either of those. I use a lot of different type of eyeliners, but for the sake of this video, this one is really good. You guys probably have seen this on TikTok or something before. I got mine off of Amazon. I mean, look at how old it is. I don't know, whenever people got onto that bandwagon, that's what it was, but it's almost gone. So I'm gonna put this on now, and I'll put my lashes on last, or almost last, so I can show you what that looks like. So this is where we are right now. We have done our brows, put our makeup on, our mascara, eyeliner, and I'm just going to look here just to be sure all of this is blended well. Okay. You can come up under your the goal is, see, I did the lighter highlight under my eyes because I wanted to be sure that all this was good. We're gonna take our primer and we're going to prime our face. I love this, it's so sticky. Have the primer on, right? This fan is blowing because it needs to dry this down. While I'm waiting on that to dry down, we're going to conceal, right? This is what we're going to use and because I want a little brighter under eye, I'm just going to put this over here. This is Toffee. Spray my face. That's why I didn't put my lashes on. Now this is Revolution Glow Fix. It's really good. And then I'm going to blend this out. Whatever your finishing powder is that you use that is your same skin tone, that's the color powder that you're going to need to accomplish this look. This is Glow. This is by Revolution. Okay, this is like a Makeup Revolution product. And this is in the color dark. I have a medium too, but I love the dark. It's a bronzer, but I'm going to use it because it's the powder that I use. Now, this is a Ruby Kisses brush. Just a flat kabuki brush. I like this one because I'm not using foundation, and this works really well. Okay. And I'm going to take this. I'm just going to tap this in here and apply this to the rest of my face. Okay. Just as if it was foundation. You see that? You want to go around the edges of your face. Add as much or as little powder as you need. You see? I'm going to take the bottom part of this again and just blend this concealer because I still want my highlight. Now we need to make sure that these are blended together. Leaving room for any blush, especially if you want to put on blush. Because I'm of a darker skin complexion, I usually come down further with my highlight because when I add my blush, I need it to show up. we're going to get ready to set, okay? This is Maybelline Fit Me in 334 Warm Sun because I like a little highlighted look. I'm going to take this sponge, my triangle sponge, and just pick that up. And I'm going to place this here, okay? We are almost done. Because I am going to chisel my face, let me show you what I'm going to do. And you see this? This Black Radiance True Complexion Concealer Contour Palette. I always take the darker brown. It's a little darker than that because I am going to kind of, and I'll just use the same brush. I'm just going to take the side because I don't, want it too dark. But I do want to put a prominent line here. To contour, okay? You see that? Pat this down. Okay, just so it can melt in my skin. Do the under eye. And this is the same color that I used on my lid. To go underneath my eye. I'm gonna take that darker brown friend to go underneath. And all I'm doing is patting that down. And because that was the concealer that was under my eye, we didn't set that as much. So this should just sit on top. To blend that in really quick. Now, this is a Ruby Kisses eyeliner in black. You can get this from the beauty supply. I'm going to line my inner tip, my waterline. Mascara on my bottom lashes. These lashes you can get off Amazon. I think it's like $7 to $8. These actually have the tabs on the end of them, which is a good thing because sometimes when you get them, if they don't, when you pull them off, sometimes they can come off. You see that? See these little extra tabs on the end? I need to cut those off. And this is Duo Lash Glue that I'm using. I like the one with the brush on it. This one is the purple one. They have an orange one that have the brush on it too. I like these better. This was hard. This is a Juvia's Place, just so you know. Juvia's Place is also affordable. It's one of my favorite black brands. These are some beautiful highlights. And then the Luna Magic, which is the one that matches this, the eyeshadow that I got. I'm going to use this one. I got this out of Target. And I'm going to use this brush. It's a highlighter brush, and this is actually a Juvia's Place highlighter brush. So I'm going to use this to apply my blush, okay? Now I can take a beauty blender and blend, just to make sure that's blended. You see that? Now, I'm going to add my highlight last. I'm going to spray my face. Now, this is my absolute, I know y'all hear me say that, those of you that have been following me for some time, this is my absolute favorite. They don't sell these anymore, but it's a Jordana lip liner that it's Cabernet. They do not sell these, and the ones that I found on eBay, I like, people understand, okay? But I had bought a lot of them when they were going out, not going to be available anymore from Walgreens, and then I just couldn't find them anymore. So I'm down to, I think I have about two or three in my stash, and that one is broken, so I'm going to use it to the end. Now this, you see these dots? I only need a little bit because this is really pigmented. This is from Ari Winkle. I actually follow her on YouTube. Awesome makeup artist. She does makeup. I follow her and follow her videos. But this is in Cinnakis. You only need a little bit. It's matte. Turn this fan around so I don't blow them off. So I like to take my lashes and bend my band so that it can go around, especially if it's ones that are thicker. You want them to bend them so that they can actually wrap around your eyelid. And I just take this is what I use for my powder. I'm going to take this and put this so that I don't get fingerprints. Now, those of you that need help learning how to apply lashes, that will be a totally different video. It does take some practice. Oh my gosh. These lashes are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Let me tell y'all something. This is my first time wearing these. They are so lightweight. It just gripped to my lash line. Oh my gosh, I love these. Actually, I ordered some more because I like the way I use them on my clients. And I know, typically I use things first before I try them on my clients, but I had just bought these and the client chose to use these. I didn't get it. I was actually supposed to put a pair on that day that I had an appointment. And I didn't. I was rushing, so I wore the ones that I normally wear that used to be my favorite. Now they got to run for their money. I got to stack up on these before somebody find out. And I put these on my cart. On my list of things to put, if you don't know, I have an Amazon storefront. And I put these to the side to add to my list after I tried them out so that people can know that it's a must-have. I got so many raves about them from my clients. So here I am. These, the So Wispies by Kiss. These are my everyday lash. Like if you see me, this is typically what I'm wearing. Although there are some demi wispies that I get from like the makeup artist store that I like too. But those are my absolute go-to faves. You can find, I'll get those. But these right here, oh my gosh. Already, I haven't even worn them all day yet. Let me see, why is this? But the way that this went on, look at that. This is so pretty. I love that they're so soft and light and oh my gosh, I love these. I'm trying to make sure that this lash is on. I don't feel like it's sticking. You see what I mean by it needs to be a different thing? Sometimes they act right, sometimes they don't. I need this to look like it's on the side, not hanging down. Is it? Let me see. Okay, yeah, it is on. Okay. Now, for my highlight, I will be using, out of this palette, this highlight here, because I want to be gold. And I'm going to use the same, I think I'm going to use this to go down the center of my nose, because I need to be able to control it. Ooh. And the brush that I use for my blush, I'm just going to use this for the highlight as well. Now, that's it. That's it. We are done. See? No foundation, but a full face. I'm going to clean this up. And that's it. We are done with this look. Man, I really like this. It's really pretty. A complete beat without any high priced products. A complete beat without any foundation, okay? Now, if you want more, be sure to like and follow my page. There will be more content, more tutorials. If you enjoyed this, please share this. Let someone else see and learn of this technique. So, thank you, and I'll talk to you next time.